Alright, so today on the S10, we're going to be fixing that sloppy shifter.
The truth.
For a good baseline, I'm just going to kind of put in each gear. First doesn't move around too much. Second moves around a bit. Third moves around a good bit. Fourth a good bit. Fifth a bit. Reverse a little bit. Neutral is kind of all over the place though. So we're going to try and remedy that today with a new bushing down here. So if you happen to do the same thing as me, go and take off your shift boot. There it goes. And we're fully exposed to this guy all the way down. And we're also going to go ahead and remove this little rubber boot. It's just kind of holding dirt and stuff out of here. We're going to need to remove these 4 star bits. So let me go figure out which size that is really quick. Alright, these are a T25 bit, so we're going to go ahead and take them off. If I can get this going the right direction. There we go. So as you saw, I just pulled the shifter right out of the cup. The cup is still down in there, and that's what we're going to be replacing here in just a second. I'm going to grab a pair of needle nose, and we can try and grab that guy from down in there and pop him all the way out. Now, per usual, I like to do a side-by-side with our old one and our new one. This old one is just broken and cracking. The new one is made out of brass, so it should last a lot longer. I gotta get a little bit of grease on there just to help lube things up, but yeah, this old one has seen better days. And I know the previous owner was telling me the transmission got swapped, but I don't think this thing ever got swapped from whatever shop he had taken it to. So we're gonna swap it out for this new brass one and hopefully get a better shifter feel out of this thing. This is the part number for our new cup. I will link this thing down below. Got it off Amazon. I saw somebody else online replacing theirs. They bought 3 of them and 1 of the 3 actually fit. So if this one doesn't fit properly, I'll probably just hone this one out just slightly with a drill bit and make it fit instead of, buying several of these to make one of them fit. But let's replace this one with our old nasty one. Alright, just grease this bad boy up, and it's pretty much going to be a reverse process, getting this guy in there, and then we'll be sticking our shifter down inside the cup. Perfect fit. Alright, you can see our new brass one down in there. Let's go ahead and get our shifter back in place. Alright, so I was noticing, I'll get this guy back out of here. I'm noticing this guy sitting in the cup. God, focus, there we go. Still kind of loose. Moving around a good bit. I'm going to tighten everything up. Hopefully that secures it down, but I have a feeling I might be replacing this T-shaped part of the shifter too. So we'll see. Get this guy back in here. But again, we'll be tightening everything up for now. Getting this plate back on. We're going to send those bolts back in. Snug all that up, and then we'll see how the shifter feels and go from there. let's try this again. I did put the dust boot back down as well after I tightened up these bolts. But let's get it in out of every gear. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, third gear is still a little bit sloppy. Fourth is a little bit sloppy. Fifth is good. Reverse is tight. First and second are good and tight, though. It's much easier to find which gear you're looking for. Before, when I was driving down the road, I would just be kind of guessing where I'm at. This, you can actually feel them. Third, fourth, fifth, second, first. So it feels a lot better. I still think that the kind of yoke that goes left and right in here is a bit loose. I was trying to look up kits. They don't really sell the kits. They sell it as a whole shifter assembly. So this might be as good as it's going to get for now. But this is definitely so much better. And it really, you can feel it in each gear too. Like it really clunks in. Yeah, neutral's still kind of sloppy. It does move around a lot, but again, I think it's that kind of T-shaped yoke we got going on in there. But trying to stay on a budget with this, but at least the new owner can definitely find which gear they're going to be in. So let's get that dust boot back on here, and I think I'm going to put some self-tappers in to hold that thing around. I'm going to get this out of the way too, just so we can use those self-tappers and get all the way around. It's got a bolt in there. We'll move that. But yeah, let's get that dust boot back on real quick. Well, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll try and answer them as soon as I can. But I hope this video helped.